Hi, this is 3 Minute Poetry Analysis. Today I'll be looking at John Keats's poem, The Grasshopper and the Cricket. This poem is a sonnet, and it has 14 lines. It's broken up into two stanzas. The octave, lines 1 through 8, which has a rhyme scheme of A, B, B, A, A, B, B, A, and the sestet of the poem, lines 9 through 14, which has a rhyme scheme of C, D, E, C, D, E. The dominant meter in the poem is iambic pentameter. That's the regulating meter, and it's the poetry of earth is never dead. When all the birds are faint with the hot sun and hiding cooling trees, a voice will run from hedge to hedge about the new-mown mead. It basically has 5 iambs per line, which is iambic pentameter, but there could be deviations. The speaker of the poem establishes a claim in line 1, and that is, the poetry of earth is never dead. Now, of course, if you're listening to this, you might ask the speaker, hey, can you warrant your claim? Can you give me some examples of this? And in the octave, the speaker does that. He starts off with the birds. And the birds, when they're faint with the hot sun and they have to hide in cooling trees, they're almost embarrassed by this, a voice will run from hedge to hedge about the new-mown mead, and that is the grasshopper. So we have sort of a baton passing here, a race, where you have the birds, when they're tired, they pass on the job of singing, the job of producing poetry to the grasshopper. And then the grasshopper takes the lead and he continues. So here we have this sort of symbiotic relationship between the creatures of the earth as they make this wonderful music, which the speaker considers poetry because poetry is connected to music. So in the octave, we have the summertime, we have the middle of the afternoon, we have outdoors, and then when we move into the sestet, the speaker once again states the claim in line 9. He just words it a little differently and states the poetry versus ceasing never, which is basically the same thing. And now we go from the summer to the winter, an alone winter evening. Instead of the day, we have the night. When the frost has wrought a silence, instead of the hot sun, we have the cold winter chill. And then we move inside. We have, from the stove there shrills the cricket song. So now you hear the song of the cricket inside. And in warmth increasing ever. So as the cricket is getting warmer, he's increasing his music. And in the penultimate line, line 13, we have introduction of a human being. And seems to one in drowsiness half lost. So an individual, a nondescript individual, indefinite pronoun 1, is listening and hearing the sounds of the cricket, but imagines the grasshopper in the summer. So we have a cycle of nature, and we have a connection back to the summertime. Thus, the poetry never stops.